vicious stamina. Too much hands. Oh, body shot. Body shot.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm back with another boxing video, and today, man, I'm gonna be talking about the Paulie Conor McGregor sparring session. This is just my thoughts on what happened in the sparring session. You know, I know they show a lot of pictures of Paulie taking punishment, looking very stupid. Now this is my take on it. In all honesty, Paulie shouldn't have never, ever went and sparred with Conor McGregor, you know, especially if he was so-called out of shape, you know. Now, he went there, and from the video that we saw and some of the pictures, I mean, it's quite clear that Conor got the best of him, at least in that first sparring session, at least. And, you know, you got to give him his props on that, especially since Paulie was talking all that bullshit about how he can beat Conor with one hand tied behind his back and that he'll be easy and all this shit, you know. It just don't make sense. Like, why would you even go there out of shape knowing that you talked all that shit? So what did Paulie expect for Conor to do? You know, he posted all these pictures of stuff to make it look like Paulie got knocked down, you know, to pretty much just embarrass Paulie, you know. And you can't really blame Conor at all. I mean, you cannot really blame him. Paulie the one was talking all this shit about him, and Conor pretty much said, you know what, we're going to embarrass him, you know. And that's exactly what he did, you know. He was like, well, we're going to embarrass this guy. Now, was this knockdown a knockdown or a pushdown? We really can't say. But what I do know is you do see Conor's forearm on Paulie. So a lot of experts and boxers say it was a pushdown. I mean, they say he didn't that punches didn't actually land, and it was more of a pushdown. But some people believe that it was a knockdown. Regardless, everybody, for real, the majority of the people that's seen this believe it's a knockdown. So in everybody's eyes, it's a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it was a knockdown or not, Paulie was taking punishment. The left hand down the pipe. I mean, dude, you was in there taking punishment, you know. And I would defend Paulie, but it's like, you talked all that shit. Like, how can you talk all this shit about him and then you go in there and get that ass beat? You know what I'm saying? You go in there and get punished. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. If you was out of shape, or if you didn't feel like you can go in there and handle your business, you shouldn't have never went in the first place. From the jump, you should never went anyway. You know what I'm saying? You should never went anyway. But ain't no excuses about, oh, I'm old and I'm retired. Nah, with all that shit you was talking, you shouldn't have did it, you know. So you can't be mad at what Conor's team did, you know. You just can't be mad at it at all. You know, it's all politics, but you know the game, man. You already know how it is. And you know, first off, they don't like you for one, you know. So don't be surprised at some of the tactics that they gonna pull. But everybody is just like, they've been talking about Paulie and Conor more than Floyd and Conor, and that's who he fighting. And they look at it as, okay, that's what Conor is gonna do to Floyd. Like I said, true boxing fans know the truth, and you know, like I said, I won't even speak on that. Y'all just gotta wait till August 26th to find out if Conor McGregor, if he can do that to Floyd. If you really believe he can do it to him, if he believe it, I mean, I guess we gotta wait and see. But what I do know is Paulie is not a Floyd Mayweather at all, not even close. He has great boxing knowledge, but far as skills, and you can't even put the two in the same room. We talking about different levels of boxing, different levels of skill, different levels of IQ, defense, ring generalship. It's different levels to this. And you know, like I said, we'll see August 26th. Everybody talking about, at first, we ain't watching the fight, it's a stupid fight. But like I said from the beginning, man, if you talking about it, you promoting it, whether it's negative or positive. If you commenting about it, whether it's negative or positive, you promoting the fight. And I guarantee you, August 26th, the whole world will be watching. They call it the circus fight, where the world will be watching, and we will see if Conor McGregor can do what he did to Paulie, at least in that first sparring session to Floyd. But that was just my input on it. You know, I just feel like I'm not about to sit up here and feel bad for Paulie because he talked entirely too much shit. And what do he expect? You know, he think Conor gonna be his friend. You know, he should never talked all that shit. Ain't no use to going in there if you out of shape. But I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I just give my quick thoughts on it, man. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.